on September 10th, not too far away, which will go into the next election, probably against Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, and who knows, maybe Jagmeet Singh. Let's see if all those leaders are in place. But we know that the Conservative leadership election's taking place, and now a big name, a big headliner has come out and given out an endorsement just weeks ahead to the election that will take place on September 10th. Will have its new leader. Now that big headliner is also TV reality star as well as businessman and one-time candidate for the Conservative Party of Canada for the leadership election, Kevin O'Leary. If you recall, he had put his name in to the leadership election that took place right after the 2015 election where Prime Minister Justin Trudeau won big time for the first time, and then Prime Minister Stephen Harper had stepped down, which led the way to an election leadership. Well, Kevin O'Leary was in the race for part of the way until he stepped out, and then he endorsed Maxime Bernier. In the last leadership election, he endorsed Peter MacKay, and now he's endorsing Jean Charest as the Conservative leader. Why, you might say? Well, Kevin O'Leary, he put his last-minute pitch to the Conservative Party members to vote for Charest, and he's saying that there's multiple reasons why to support Jean Charest, saying that Pierre Poilievre is now what he would say is too polarizing to win a general election. In this email he wrote to party members where he sent it out saying that, well, the reason he's supporting Jean Charest, who's one of the 5 candidates on the ballot, he's saying, well, there's 6th candidate, which is Patrick Brown, but he's no longer a candidate. So now it remains the 5 candidates. So he's saying why he's representing. I'm going to read you what was in this letter that was sent out to the members, saying why he represents the middle and the majority. He's referring to Jean Charest. He's saying that he will get votes from Liberals who are tired of Trudeau's lack of executional skills, and he can win over 50 seats in Quebec and could deliver Conservatives a majority mandate. This is part of the letter that I'm reading out to you from Kevin O'Leary to Conservative members who are eligible to vote in the election. As Canadians, we desperately need that outcome, and he has also supported his initial support for Jean Charest back in March of this year. But now, since we're only just weeks away to the deadline of voting, and of course the election that takes place on September 10th, well, this is a way that he could step up and make sure that he brings Jean Charest, the candidate he's supporting, to the forefront. He does say in this email, he did say that Pierre Poilievre is too polarizing and divisive to win a general election, and that his aggressive social media profile is designed solely to get likes. And this is all the opinion of Kevin O'Leary, saying that in the statement, saying this is a statement, now Poilievre can't take any of his words back, and his radical positions are part of his brand. This makes it impossible for him to win a majority federal mandate. He did this to himself. He broke the golden rule: never put out there what you don't want to own for the rest of your life. So that is, let's see if that makes a difference for the Conservative voters who perhaps think maybe Kevin O'Leary has a stake in this, or maybe his opinions or his ideas in the Conservative movement matter. Well, that's up to the voters, which are the members, and we'll see how this plays out on September 10th. You can make sure that Y Media is going to be there to give you all the breakdown of what's happening when the ballots are being counted. It is a very exciting event to see what it means for Canada's political future when it comes to the Conservative Party of Canada.